Hello everyone, I'm Gina Marie from the food blog veganwithcurves.com. Welcome to my channel. Today we are making millet rice with asparagus and a lemon butter sauce. Millet has a very nutty taste and texture, kind of like a cross between quinoa and couscous, and it's a great substitute for dishes that calls for oats and rice. As always, this recipe is on the blog. Simply click the recipe and you will find step-by-step instructions as well as clickable list ingredients and instructions to make this recipe. So without further ado, let's dive into this delicious millet recipe. Okay, this is what millet looks like. It looks like a seed, which that's what it is. And so we're going to soak our millet for 1 hour minimum or overnight in order to release the enzyme inhibitors so that you can fully absorb the nutrients that's in the millet. Once your millet is properly soaked, you will rinse off and then add it to a pot of boiling broth or water. I highly recommend broth in order to add more flavor to your dish. Stir and cook on low covered for about 15 minutes. Now keep in mind, millet cooks faster when soaked, so do not overcook or you will get a mushy like consistency and lose its like rice like texture. Now as you can see, this is the rice like texture that you're going for in your cooked millet. Next, let's make our lemon butter sauce. Grab your melted vegan butter and add garlic powder, lemon juice, some sea salt, and that's it. Mix until combined and set aside. Moving on, we're going to prepare our asparagus, and what you will want to do is, you see this white part right here? It's very woody and has a very unpleasant texture to eat, so we're going to snap it off as if we're snapping green beans, and as you can see, it comes right off, and you're going to do that for each piece of asparagus. Now if you don't want to do this, another way you could do is just simply line up your asparagus and get a chef's knife and just cut those ends off like so. Then you're simply going to cut up the rest of your asparagus into small pieces. Add asparagus to some boiling water in a large skillet and kind of simmer a little on low for like 2 to 3 minutes until it's slightly soft. You don't want to overcook your asparagus. So this next step is optional, but right after your asparagus boils, transfer it to a bowl of ice cold water. This helps the asparagus preserve its color. Again, you can totally skip this step if you like, and instead just drain your asparagus on a paper towel. I just do it because I like pretty food. And while that asparagus is chilling on ice, you're going to grab some Roma tomatoes and chop them up. And also open a can of Great Northern beans, drain them and set them aside. Now it's time to put this dish together. So in this order, you're going to add half of your lemon butter sauce, your white beans, your chopped tomatoes, your cooked millet, your asparagus, drained from the ice of course, and the rest of your lemon butter sauce. Stir until mixture is completely covered with the lemon butter sauce for about 2 or 3 minutes or so. And after that, it's time to serve and eat. Now you can garnish this with parsley or an extra lemon slice if you like or not. It won't make or break this dish. But this is a yummy, healthy, plant-based recipe. It's very filling and it's perfect for the springtime with the asparagus and the lemon flavor. And it's also a great way to introduce millet into your vegan diet. Thank you so much for watching. Be sure to hit that subscribe button so that you don't miss any more recipes. And you can follow me on all my other social media networks. Until next time, guys, thank you again.